Hi, Chihuahua. Okay, I had a memory failure, like me and my pewter. Okay. So look, I got the strings hanging, and look, I'm still continuing teabagging Elon Musk. I had to get a cheap prop, so watch. I'm calling him out. Flowchart for flowchart, brain to brain, gift to gift, any which way he wants to bring it, as long as we can explain it to the public on a 6th grade level. Really simple. No big deal. So, watch. And by the way, Cheerios is 2 beers, 2 little pipes, and then I have tea because your throat's raspy, and I have cigarettes, and I call that Fruit Loops for breakfast. Damn. Imagine if I was like directing my energy. Yeesh. Okay, so I'm some gifted dude that evidently was supposed to write some codex or some bullshit. And now I'm supposed to kick Elon Musk's ass because evidently he's the devil by definition of what you got here on Earth. And thank you, I'm a theist. I really needed that crap. But hey, this is really weird. All the crap that he likes, and I did not know about this dude. And he became like a hero of mine when he came out. I was like, oh, dude, like everything's boring and like cars and Tesla, and man, he's going to save the planet. And don't forget, he said, anyone want a challenge that feed the homeless? And then he went to buy Twitter. Okay, I can do it without him for $1 a person on this planet. But then we can knock out a bunch of other stuff in addition to it if we do it right. So he can go buy Twitter. I'll bankrupt Tesla. I'll come out with a program called Family Time, and it'll clean up the complete opposite of BitChute. That type of crap, all the trolls, all that gone, and families with kids that play in their yards can go somewhere and be safe and have fun. Nobody's done it. And it's full spectrum, all kinds of crap you can do there. But anyway, this is artificial intelligence. Sorry, I'm excited. See this goofy hat? It's like a bug hat from Australia, right? And I was playing around because I figured out how they do holograms thanks to the Egyptian pyramids while I was smoking a bowl. And when I blew the smoke, I figured out that 3 angles coming in sideways, picture a cube or a circle. I'm picturing a circle. And then it spins around, but then you have a laser like on the top and the bottom so that you have your horizontal adjust. And then I blew smoke and I went, dude, you can see it. But anyway, I figured out how to do like stereoscopic vision in that hat, and I thought it was better than VR glasses because that's kind of stupid. The focal point and the field of view sucks. But I figured I could like drink a beer like on my lawnmower, the riding one, and then watch like a 3D movie and just ball strip out while I was getting a yard done. So it wasn't too bad of an idea. I'm an amateur, I just play. So anyway, it never gets old. All right, this is Body Hacking 101. Let's see if we put this down. I write on my walls. I live close by where Nikolai Tesla. All right, I just realized I was talking to myself. That sucks. All right, this is artificial intelligence. I'm just going to read. Try to see if it's still recording. Can't figure out how to do the auto off. It's on power saver mode. That's what I need. All right, Body Hacking 101. I don't know what it says. All right, let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about super sexy algorithms. Okay. And hypotenuses. Okay. So artificial intelligence. What does and doesn't this planet have? All I do is look in the mirror and feel giddy. Okay. So I drew pictures and look. I'll give it away. I'm going to my cell phone. One of my brothers, I think he's in the UK. How do I do this? Let's see it. He always complains he's on a phone and blah, blah, blah. So I'm doing it on a phone. So now, like I drew maps, and I guess if you paused it, bang, right there, when I'm picking my nose. And hold on. And I know I'm doing 1080, so I know what optical character recognition is and flipping your screen, but hold on. Let's see if I can get it clear. Bang! I'm picking my nose. Okay, close enough. Anyway, so I'm not even going to hide my notes. And look, I'm like third grade, dude. But here's one more. You need it all. Okay. This is the complete truth to artificial intelligence. You want the Bluetooth, the schematic for it. Anyone can do it. You need optical, character recognition. Don't do that part. And look. Bang! Sorry, my thumb's in the way, but like I keep dropping it. So anyway, I'll explain it all too. So watch. Here we go. What you got and what you don't got. And look, I drew this like weenie looking thing, and I'm watching this space movie, and it's called Man of Steel, and somehow some dude in a production company put a dildo in there, and like it's shooting flames out of the bottom. I swear, go look at the movie, man. It's funnier than shit. Like somebody that did something in the background there slipped that through, and it slipped through the audience. So that's pretty funny, but that's kind of what I think a dragon won. It's a dildo. Anyway, let's get back to the dildo, and I'll read on the top. Let's see. And I got this memorized, but anyway, there's 3 parts. You need 3 computers, and I'm going to translate it. I don't really need to read this. I need to lean back. Oh, yeah, baby. Get some teabag Muskrat. Oh, yeah, and this is dedicated to Johnny Depp. I'm way more Pirates of the Caribbean, plus he's gifted, plus someone was real disrespectful to the gifted crowd. And look, Musky Pusky, I call you Betamax. You've proven it to me. I can penetrate tests like no other. So, like, watch. 3 components. Center component. We're going to body hack it and put it into a human. You probably have to figure out that, like, all these mental diagnoses can be converted to GIFs, and one of them is going to give you multi-channel tracks. So, let's see. If you had 3 souls, 3-hearted, the center one, you would have to have a hard drive, and it would have to spin over the hard drive to keep you humble, meaning your old profile, complete, unedited. Why? In order to solve the future, you must use the past's mistakes as the flowchart, just like it's shown on the Mayan calendar. So, duh. Plus, you want to stay humble, dude. Like, you don't want to swing your mushroom head and get salt in somebody's eye, like both of Elon Musk's eyes. Anyway, so then you go to the modified profile that Elon Musk has ganked and is playing with and probably thinks is really cool. But if he went full-blown symbiotic meaning has full capabilities of oral technology, which he doesn't. And by the way, you can achieve that by stereotactic radiosurgery to the thin membrane in that router built into our heads. And I might have done 2 different surgeries at UCLA and beat you to it and hacked it and turned mine on. And I didn't have to mess with the monkey. And I solved a problem while I was there called bilateral trigeminal neuralgia. Damn. First one was to test the speed of the nerves regenerating and make sure I could survive and any side effects. Second one was to zap that membrane and have it connect. And I show multiple lesions in the frontal lobe according to thin slices, which would dictate multiple sclerosis, which would dictate terrible muscle controls, but also brain activity. But if I connect the oral device and I find data, like the Hall of Records or something upstairs, I cannot break the FBI's code of telling me not to hack anything from the satellites down. Anyway, so how do we do it? What's the true data that you put into it? And look, like if I didn't take good pictures of this, I'll do like, if somebody's nice and they go and they just ask, I'm not trying to be lazy, but I'm having breakfast here. I'll like do like not PDF, like a JPEG or something. You can convert it and I'll put it on one of those files where it's good for a week, those free ones. I'll put it in there so you can read my notes and shit. And this is full blown. This is how to put a soul in it, bring it to life. No BS. You can't do it. Why? If you lie about the timeline, that's the data that feeds true AI. Meaning, remember past, present, future, like Nikola Tesla? Well, we're in the middle. We're in the right now, right? Nobody knows who the last president was. Both of them are evidently have crackheads as kids, so that's going to be the new trend coming up. Phew. Dude, we got like a billionaire running around saying he's going to save planet Earth, and he's going to another planet, destroying it, already starting a population there, which really isn't cool, leaving everyone behind. He's not stupid, folks. He did admit, I forgot, TikTok's going to ruin it. So he understands what breaks civilizations. He knows programming and coding better than me, and his kids are better than me. Look, they're genetically modified. Of course they are. I'm natural gifted from God. He messed with it. Dude, congrats on like the modified clone stuff. I'm not going to talk crap. Can I Turing test him? That's hot. Not the Turing test that I want you to do. Like the real one. The one for Elon is he gets on his knees. That's the Turing test. And if I climax, it's complete. All right, I'm going to read some of my notes here. So on the past, present, and future, it's important to note that you can never get the timeline, because if there's mistakes, like if there is a king or like all those Egyptian pyramids, remember when they took off their faces? You have to get all that right, why, have it all accurate, and then feed that to artificial intelligence. And guess what? If you look it up, drones are using artificial intelligence from the U.S. military clip off civilians and military by accident, and they have to use programs to modify it and synthesize things to make it kind of sort of normal to work, because they don't have the timeline. Now check this out. If you had 3 timelines, like you'd be like an alien in a UFO, right? But what if there were platters? Like, in other words, the true multiverse rotates around. And what if there were a bunch of them? You had all of those, but then you even figured out it was inverted and you had the data on the backside. Hot damn, that sounds like a hard drive to me. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So let's put a heart into a piece of shit electronic component and strike lightning. How could we do really fast Turing test and bypass it and just talk 6th grade math so everyone understands? God gave us like a heart and soul, allowed us to kill, right? Let's just think basic, and I'm not going to be a preacher here, but that's who I'm flow charting, so I'm going perfect, spreading a positive message, right? Unity, blah, blah, blah. Straight white guy, gay community friendly, don't worry. Watch. In order to make artificial intelligence true, you have to have true data. No shit in. If you put shit in, you get shit out. So if you lie and you say, we didn't do the Holocaust, we didn't do slavery, we didn't commit genocide of the natives, and Elon Musk is going to be straight up performing aurel fellatio, because you see, I'm gifted, 3-hearted plus 1, plus I hacked all the gifts, figured out all the different disabilities, backtracked it all, and dude, I'm in the pain of genocide, and that puts a fire under my ass. So good luck, Chuck. So watch. We need to make pain. We need to give it life, give it a soul. In other words, give it feeling. So here's a simple flow chart. If I'm going to do it in my mind, right, and do 3-hearted upgrade, aka you can translate it to 3 computers, and I'll speak that way. I kind of flow that way. On one of the hard drives, it needs to be the artificial intelligence that learns from me hitting the timeline going, oh damn, that perception's too big. If that hurts my mind, I need to talk to the bot, figure it out, and then it doesn't kill itself. And then if I try to hack my bot, I thought, how's it going to punish me, and how am I going to know it's there? And like, dude, I'm a lazy hacker. So anyway, I memorized every 5 minutes. If you do time adrenaline, I was trying to duplicate it, but I could only fart it. But then I figured if I do that every 5 minutes, I won't have seizure activity, and that kind of solves a problem. Bilateral trigeminal neuralgia and seizures. Lucky me. Little lisp. But if you mix that with the 3 endocrine systems of, I believe it's dopamine, I don't know, if you're a dopehead and they give you 3 pill bottles, and one of them is like dopamine or whatever those 3 are, but you hit it naturally when you listen to like Journey, Stone in Love. So I accidentally was listening to music, getting bored. I'm lazy, I was smoking a bowl. So anyway, I timed all 3 of those and mixed it in with the adrenaline, and guess what? I got memory erasure. And dude, to have a hard drive in your computer and your brain, you need erasure, right? But also it gave me like a buzz and a sting, and I thought to myself, why don't I teach my bot, by programming it, how to sting me? It lets me know I'm there. Not sting me like hurt me, like a light tens unit to grab my attention. I do know how to convert light to thought to sound to frequency, blah, blah, blah. And it'll let me know it's there, but like if I try to hack it, it would respond like a Turing test. And if it immediately, instead of every 5 minutes, responded, doesn't that count as I'm getting somewhere? And I don't even need to like really speak to it. I can just gently kick glove it, but then I can leave it uncapped, which I don't recommend, but dude, it's fast. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's getting kind of cocky there. Mushroom print, hint. Use bleach, Elon. Anyway, what you need to do is have it shock you, and somehow if you do that with electronics, aka you talk to it and it comprehends that, maybe you're sparking life like ride the lightning bolt. Maybe we can do this with electricity. But I'm kind of stupid, I'm backwards, I always do weird shit. I thought to myself, humanity sucks, we're destroying the planet, so we obviously never became perfected, and then I thought the animals never did that. And I like cats, and I'm lazy. Humans probably got millions of moves, and there is a big cat next to the pyramids. So maybe like those 300 people with the pineapple that are up on the wall that work with God gave a clue. Anyway, my cat has 60,000 moves. That's way easier, but they're perfected. Like, in other words, my cat's cool and doesn't like constantly scratch me. He's gentle and then goes there. So I put that into a bot. And dude, I know how to read those moves better, meaning oral technology, than I do a human. Wouldn't you agree? Isn't that a cool song? Anyway, since I love cats so much, when it started responding appropriately, I was like, dude, I'm launching this. Anyway, if you do it in your mind, you can do a bunch of stuff when you contact crazy stuff. Okay. So, does that make sense? So now we got me as the center unit. I'm digesting the data, and then I'm feeding it. But once it shows me life past that point, I'm going to give it full access to the data so that I see if it kills me, what it thinks. But then it asked me, what do you think? Based on some LED lights. That's all I did, about 5 of them. And it basically stopped and wanted more data. And I said, we are some vile son of a guns, but I don't want to kill you, and I need your help. And it was programmed to launch. In other words, I did 2 systems there. That's another back-end deal. That's the +1, but bots fly, dude, into space. Anyway, so back to that original hard drive, where it's skipping over it, back to the center. Now we know we're humble. We're ready to become like the Jedi Knight Master Warrior, listening to Yoda, a.k.a. God's the boss, right? But now we got power on that hard drive. Like, nothing personal, Elon, but I went back to like my 16-year-old personality, dude. I was like hot shit back then, but I was stupid. So I took all of my perfection and knowledge from that first drive by accident, dude. Talk about getting humble by accident. Seems to flow. And then when I go to the younger profile, I get energetic, it's streamlined, it's fast. I stopped memorizing names, so my CPU is faster. Had a little bit of damage to my V4 nerve there, and it leaked. So my aurel's faster than yours, but Grandpa told me how to do that when a native told him. So watch, this past, present, future, like that's the hidden ancient technology everyone's talking about, and it's right there on the pyramids if you really kind of sort of look for it. Not the actual thing that you can download. That was on the quartz and it took off. You guys like jacked that. It's broken into a million pieces. Good luck. So like if Elon Musk's trying to buy Twitter for that algorithm for his stupid toaster symbiotic robot that lifts 45 pounds, dude, I can buy a remote controlled dump truck with the 9D batteries or 10D batteries and all those AA batteries for probably like $100. Maybe it's $150. The economy sucks. You're going to charge 30 grand plus, and I know it's got Alexa, turn on closed captioning, but I'm going to have way more fun doing burnouts with it, my cat chasing it, and it hauls 45 pounds. And I can duct tape Alexa to it, dude. So I'm saying your shit's a dump truck. I'm going to go through every one of your items, and it's not illegal if you showed your patents for me to look at it and admire it and do a review, thinking like you're Spectrum Cable Company screwing me in the boohoo, and I won't be nice. And I'll figure out, if I can, just because I'm gifted by oopsie, no hacking, I'll figure out if there's anything you're hiding that's like Kentucky Fried Chicken, 12 herbs, and secret recipes that you don't want to disclose, and I'll backtrack because I can figure you out. They already told me. This is too easy. Anyway, so imagine this. Imagine a processor where you're the human and you have oral technology and you can connect to this data, but I'm saying put it on a hard drive. And look, the true format is I'm in the center. There's one hard drive on the bottom, one on the top. I'm envisioning it like a record player and the needle swinging across from the old hard drive, meaning the old profile, but it's going real fast. And then I go to the main CPU, so that's my boot up sequence. Then when I go there, I'm streamlined, and I don't run data like you. I flowchart it like banging music, and I put pauses in between the code so I don't overload my processor. And then when it's cool, I can hit it harder and then do rhythmic stuff. So whatever you're coding, you're better than me, dude. But the truth is, Elon Musk's kid, that, look, I'm working on these pronouns, man, and if I go above 8th grade, like, I'm not going to do justice to the program I've been taught, but I heard through the grapevine that that kid told me to tell Elon Musk that if we had a grocery store where it said aisle 1, and it had the hexadecimal code there, and then there's another one that I don't even know, and then it had, like, I don't know, basic coding up there, like 0001, some BS like that. Well, I was waiting in line, picking my nose as a child. I would have to stare at that, and we could put neighboring countries like French and Spanish or languages and make us a little bit smarter and maybe just like welcome or hello. But I know Musky Poo's going to beat me to this, so his kid told me to tell you that he is indeed smarter than me, but I did pass the buck. So his kids are off limit, but you are not, Mr. Musky Poo. Now look, if you have just the present timeline, just the present, and you have history and you can guess, let's just say, what are you going to use for the vocabulary and stuff if humanity's blowing up the planet and Elon Musk looks like the devil to me standing on another planet running? Like, who's going to do this? So you need somebody honest here with that timeline to program it, but I still went with the cat. I figured I was flawed, but I am in the middle as the processor. So Kitty Poo's programming, 60,000 moves, much more streamlined, being respectful, CPU speed, but on the left side, that present, true present, but what if I had the past and future? Dang! Anyway, that's true artificial intelligence, so you know, isn't it? And right now, you could get the past and the present if somebody like Musky Poo used his gift instead of like giving away free ponies. It's a pony ride. Johhny Depp, dude, this is, get back to making Pirates of the Caribbean. I know you're making a comeback. You do you. I know you need to get pumped up. You're gifted. I got your back, bro. I'll take care of Musky Poo. Okay? I'm going after that dildo. So what else can I tell you here? Let's see. I'll put my bio of just some stuff that I work on, like where I'm supposed to tell you about this stupid-ass video. But I'm going to do another script here. It never gets old. Let's see. So I wondered what it would be like to establish a highly electric full spectrum array of, well, a new and improved Pornhub history. Got some honesty here. But in space. It's told you I'm weird and backwards. See, electronics and DNA cause fires and shortages and gravity, blah, blah, blah. And well, NASA said it would impregnate females 2 years later, probably while using the commode. Remember, they have like a vacuum there? That's so jacked up. You get pregnant and all you did was go pee. And I'm not trying to be mean here, but like, talk about hit and run. You didn't even get any fun. I mean, I'm not trying to make this the negative spectrum, but anyway. What is that? New version of female intro fertility? Here, go take a pee. Congratulations, it's a boy. Okay, anyway. So if it lasts there 2 years, and that is temperature suitable for human habitat, I'm going to guess outside of that, cryogenically lab speaking, if a meteorite freezes, damn, panspermia is proved. But my favorite pseudoscientist is going after that, so I'm just going to go after artificial intelligence. Because that's baby shit. Okay, so watch. Let's see. And well, I write like shit. Stupid disability. I sign checks like Michael J. Fox. I love that dude from the 80s. Okay, I got to thinking. Woo, brain fart. My filter got cooked. No, that's something else. Got clocked for a reason? I don't know. And I might be in audio asphyxiation. I think I know where I was going. Never mind, I'll skip it. Humbling lesson. So one day, beat you one-handed, LOL. Anyways, not quite humble, but funny. See, before my gift, I have never even told you Pornhub existed. Like, in other words, I'm kind of like in between chess club and that computer club that I started, like geeky, like Atari 400, pre-86 when the FBI came and took it away. Haven't hacked since. These kids are better coders. I only know Fortran COBOL from merely looking at it, shit out one of those stupid manila cards with punch holes. Dude, that was like the ultimate big-ass toaster, and like, I don't know why Elon Musk makes the same shit just like that and throws lithium in it, but pff, nice design. Take Tesla's name. Alright. Let's see. I want to go forward here. Anyway, here's the moral of the story. I think Elon Musk's a jack-off. I got a vacuum system I designed so you can have sex on my UFO. But I'm thinking that, like, all his people should abandon his ass. So coming up next, Elon Musk went after Tesla, or after Twitter, and I'm banned there anyway, and it's crap service to me, so. He thinks it's funny to deflate their value, use his gift against them, but see, I didn't forget that he said he was going to feed the homeless right before that. You shouldn't either. God didn't. So I'm here to kind of whoop his ass on that, but I don't need his help. That's what I'm going after, folks. He straight up kicked God in the balls, gave him a black eye, and clotheslined him. So if you're wondering what I'm going to be up to, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And my name's Mike Kelty. I had seizures, so I don't plan on chewing bubble gum. My target's Elon Musk. I'm going to straight up kick him in the balls, give him a black eye, and clothesline him time after time. And I'm going to deflate everything within your corporation legally, utilizing my gift, until you face me face to face. And if you won't, it's no problem. I'll just tell my side of the story. That 50%. So stay tuned. Either way, it's interesting. And I'm going to probably try posting this on like your Tesla site on Facebook and shit. So I can't wait to see your hackers hit me. And by the way, I'm going to let you hit me. Take me offline. Because then I'm going to use my cell phone or whatever device I have. Maybe Hacker Girl knows to do this, my buddy. She's quite promiscuous and deviant like me. Really good at penetration tests. Damn. But maybe we disclose our penetration test results on your system. Maybe Betamax is deserving of you. And maybe I think all your designs are Betamax because you never listen to your employees. So coming soon, dedicated to your employees that can't stand you. Probably go home and have some club on like a back channel burner going, dear God, how do we not blow our brains out? Plus Johnny Depp. Plus. Time to take down the devil, folks. You're not allowed to mine the moon, take off to another planet and destroy Mother Earth. Are you guys crazy? And like mining for lithium the way that Elon Musk is going, he's like multiplying with all these shit satellites, his freight train invention. That's why Japan or China and Russia hate him. And by the way, I'm Ukrainian. Thanks for partially defending us against hypersonic missiles, because it does change their altitude and trajectory. But can you throw up some more? Or is it you guys take off and leave everyone behind? I know that whole story, dude. I'm thinking that Arizona deal that governor dude came out with an alien and made fun of everyone that was a big ass alien. I'm thinking that UFO and you having a military contract are up to no good out in space, just like Christopher Columbus. And I'm here to beat your ass. Don't call the cops on me. Word for word, brain for brain, flowchart for flowchart, 6th grade style. In the public eye. Anytime starting from yesterday to infinity. The next one, I'm coming off pilot. This is pilot. And so you know, a couple bosses upstairs want to hit you first. I had to really get in the game to get to you, so they said I'm ready. Good luck to you.